Hey there, everyone. Mike here, the guy who writes all the stories. This is gonna not be a fun update video. And also it's going to be one of those videos that self-deletes after a while. But before we get to the doom and gloom, a bit of a positive story to start everything off with. Last week, a random internet stranger by the name of Dip posted a screenshot of a Clean Mind video on Twitter, and that tweet went viral to the tune of like 350,000 impressions. And thanks to that tweet, Clean Mind got a bunch of new viewers that were like looking for the actual video, which usually Clean Mind vids don't do that great on the channel, because it's not creepypasta, it's not the sort of stuff that's most of the audience is into. I would say most of these videos have like 150 views, 200 views, somewhere in that ballpark. But yeah, that particular video is en route to get 3,000 views or more, and it's lifting up all the other videos. So thanks, Dip. I don't know who you are, but you've really helped me out. And I had the delightful experience of like randomly being hit up by friends that I haven't spoken to for a while, being like, "Hey, I was on Discord and somebody posted a screenshot of your video. Hope you're doing well." I had somebody posted a meme of Charlie from Always Sunny. I'll just put that meme right here. That made my day. So that was very nice. The last 2 weeks of my existence on this little green earth of ours have not been so nice. As y'all know, I am a tour guide for the beautiful city of Prague. I've been doing this for the past 10 years, and basically thanks to tour guiding, I've been able to pursue this whole writing thing, because I work nonstop during the summer, basically all the way until late October, and with the money that I make off of tour guiding, I'm able to support myself throughout the rest of the year and focus on writing and making content and basically this whole YouTube thing and the whole screenwriting thing and the whole creative person thing gets to happen because I make tour guide money. I have not been making tour guide money for the past 2 weeks, and I fear that that period of non-working is going to extend because I have been having some health problems. And I've been on the internet for long enough to not go into details of my health problems in a fucking public place. This is also one of the reasons why the video will be disappearing in, like a week or two. But yeah, it's not fucking great. I will be finding out more on Friday. And here's to hoping whatever is wrong with me is benign and all that sort of stuff. But I do think I'm going to have to take a longer break from work, which puts my finances in flux quite a bit. And that is very suboptimal. I have spent the past 2 weeks doing a lot of writing, trying to focus on editing, which is difficult to focus on anything if, you have the Damocles sword of health problems hanging over you. But I've done a decent amount of work, and I hope I can continue doing a decent amount of work. But with my income stream from tour guiding looking like it's not going to be around for at least the next couple of weeks, again, is very suboptimal. Specifically because September, October are like the best months for tour guiding. That is when you stop getting like 18-year-olds that are traveling around and wealthy Americans in their 40s that tip really well and basically ensure that I can keep on being a writer fella. So on a good side of things, this isn't like a Breaking Bad situation. I live in a country with nationalized healthcare. I feel like I've been getting pretty good care so far. although the doctors have been very confused, which I do like to be a man of mystery. There have been there have been a couple of moments where they're like, "Hey, so what do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm a tour guide, but I also write." And they're like, "What do you write?" And I'm like, "Short horror stories online for a primarily American audience." And they're like, "Are you getting inspired?" And I'm like, "Yup." So a part of me just wanted to kind of share where I am at, but also with this looming financial problem over me, I thought that I would ask for help. Not necessarily financial help, mind you. I would say for the size of the channel, we're doing fairly well for the amount of folks that are up on Patreon. And again, patrons, thank you so much for sending me money. But with the current size of the channel, there's no way that a Patreon can sustain me. The thing that the dip situation taught me, though, was that just a little bit of attention online ends up boosting the entire video, because all of a sudden you have folks searching for something, or even just clicking the link or whatever. If there is attention to a given video, that tells the YouTube algorithm that people want to watch it, so it rockets all of that content up to more people, which grows the channel, which makes this all more sustainable. So I guess what would be really, really helpful for me is if you guys do enjoy my content and you do think there might be other people who would enjoy my content, given communities, for example, Pokemon communities out on Reddit might be interested in the current season of the United People's Institute of Science, or SCP communities might be interested in... if you can think of communities that, or places where you could share my content, that would really help me out. And if you do want to support me financially, I've been adding a bunch of new stuff to Patreon. Currently, there should be at least 4 new United People's Institute series stories in text form that are going to get narrated soon. There is also going to be the audio script of a show that I wrote back in, I want to say, like 2019, called Jar Boy, about a woman who gives birth to a talking jar. It's a 4-part web series that is inspired by an ancient Pueblo myth that I'm really into. There is also a set of videos from 2019 where I did a lot more of this talking to the camera sort of thing, before the channel had any sort of an audience, where I talk about writing. Some of these videos are from when I was writing the first draft of American Ghost Hunter in Prague. I think there's like 3 videos kind of going day by day as I'm trying to beat out the first draft, and I talk about the more nitty-gritty aspects of writing, which I also want to do on this channel somewhere down the line, but I want to make those a bit more produced sort of videos where, I write down a script and I read it into a microphone, because that's an easier way to get my thoughts together. There is also a advice video about writing that I made while I was out in Slovakia, where it's a video I made walking through a forest, giving my 3 favorite pieces of writing advice. Originally, I was hoping to put it up on a channel, but I think I can do a better job if I just write a script, and I think that video would do better with the algorithm. So I think I'm going to keep it on like a Patreon exclusive for the time being, but I don't know, maybe if I feel like it, I'll pop it up to the rest of the channel. So I'm going to spend the next month plus trying to do my best to get this channel into the good graces of the algorithm. And one of the things that I would like to ask for advice for is compilation videos. Do really, really well because they're long and people apparently fall asleep to them, which helps with the YouTube algorithm. The joys of working in an incomprehensible machine and trying to follow your dreams for working in that incomprehensible machine. But if you can think of like sets of stories that could tie together into a common theme or connected stories that would somehow work well together, let me know in the comments below. Cause aside from like specific series stuff like Morana Air or United People's Institute of Science or The Machine or anything like that, I don't really know how to package my stories together. I like writing, I like reading, I like talking to the camera and interacting with you guys. But this organizational algorithm, keywords, titles, thumbnails, all that sort of stuff is well out of my wheelhouse with like what I know how to do. But also it just fills me with dread because I have no interest in trying to please something that is not human. So yeah, y'all send good vibes. It's not a great time. Hopefully next time I'll show up. I'll be in a really good mood and I'll have really good news. But today is not the day. So yeah, that's my little weird update video. Hope you're well. And there's not going to be any sort of a gap in the release schedule because I have pre-written stuff until late October. So there's not that to fear. But yeah, thanks for listening. Hope everyone is safe, sane, and healthy out there. See you around. Hey there, y'all. It's me, Mike, coming at you from the Slovakian wilderness. I'm here on my yearly trip to get away from everything, where I disconnect, get out of the city, chop a lot of wood, play fetch with the dog, grow a really shitty beard, and also walk around forests like this. And also do a lot of writing. And since I am taking a bit of a break from writing, there's stuff moving in the forest that I never know if it could be an animal, so I'm just gonna move slightly quicker. Hopefully nothing coming after me. Let's just get out into the open off, because it's gonna be a video of me running away from a fucking bear. Because I prefer not to. I am at a light trot. Nothing there, right?